Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Team Talk. I'm your host, Wes.
I'm your co-host, Russ.
And today we're going to be going over UFC 319, Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. Now, this is something that's been going on for a very, very long time. It's been in the works for a while, and people are torn. And some people are one-sided. I'm a bit torn. I'm lying naked on the floor, Russ. I'm all out of space. Is this something real? I'm cold and I'm shamed.
Okay.
Lying naked on the floor. You're a little late. And I'm already torn. It's a very old song. It's a horrible song. Never really liked it. But I thought it went with the message. On one side, you have a unstoppable force. And on the other, an immovable object. And today, we will be discussing it. After we're done with all the rest of the picks. Russ, take it away.
Thank you very much, Wes. So,
I made that up as soon as I went with that immediately. I didn't pre-think that.
No, you're fine.
That was beautiful, I think.
It was. First fight is too. We have a flyweight fight. United States, Tim Elliott, 21-13-1. He won his last fight by round 1 submission and lost the fight before that by round 3 submission. 3 knockouts, 7 submissions, 6 first-round finishes. He is a plus 250. Going up against Japan's Kai Asakura, 21-5, lost his last fight to the man on his wall right there, which you cannot see, Alexandre Pretoria, to a round 2 submission. That's the only fight I'd ever said. And it's 13 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 12 first-round finishes. He is a minus 310. I am going
Pantoja
with Kai. Yeah. Anyway. Moving on to the middleweight fight. United States versus United States. We got, and by the way, yeah, I already said that. Yeah. So Jared Cannonier, 18-8, won his last fight by round 4 knockout TKO and lost the fight before that. Round 5 unanimous decision, 11 knockouts, 2 submissions, 7 first-round finishes, plus 164 is what he is. Next guy he's going up against is Michael Page, 23-3. He lost his last 2 fights by round 3 unanimous decision against you-know-who, Magomedov.
Yep.
And round 3, unanimous decision, Machado Gary. And by the way, a lot of these guys lost to this dude.
Ian Machado Gary.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something I don't like about Ian Machado Gary, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's a cuck. 13
knockouts, 3 submissions, and 13 first-round finishes. He's a minus 198 for Michael Page. I am choosing Michael Page.
Are you sure?
What?
Okay, that's what I'm going with. I've got my...
He's doing his picks too. Next fight is a welterweight fight. United States versus Brazil. United States, Geoff Neal, 16-6, won his last fight by round 1 knockout TKO and lost the fight before that round 3 split decision against Machado Gary.
You know it's Geoff Neal.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, I mean, it's just a Brazilian.
Geoff, no, it's United States. He's a United States guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, 10 knockouts, 2 submissions, 7 first-round finishes. He is a plus 200. Going up against the Brazilian Carlos Prates.
Carlos Prates is the guy.
Prates.
You know who Carlos Prates is?
I should. I think we saw him fight, didn't we?
He fought Ian Gary.
Ah.
Right? Am I right on that?
That is right.
Yeah, he fought Ian Gary. Ian Gary won, and he was an undefeated from the Fight Nerds.
21-7, lost his last fight to Gary and round 5 unanimous decision, and won the fight before that against Magny. Round 1 knockout TKO, 16 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 9 first-round finishes. He is a minus 245. We are choosing Carlos. I am.
And after Ian Gary won that fight, his wife let him watch without clothes on that night.
Oh, yeah. Our next...
I hate Ian Gary.
Our next fight is a co-main event for the featherweight fight for the England versus United States. England, Leroy Leron Murphy, 16-0-1, won his last 2 fights, round 5 unanimous decision, round 3 unanimous decision, 7 knockouts,
Leron
6
Murphy.
first-round finishes. He's a plus 150. He's a plus 150 because people are favoriting the new guy. Oh, yeah. We know about the new guy.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the new guy that I decided to type out here on my piece of paper. It was, you can even observe, type out right here. As you can see, I typed out some information about him.
With his computer.
United States, Aaron Pico. MMA record is 17-4. He signed to the UFC in April 8th of 2025. He was in Bellator MMA. He is a minus 180. Now, to tell you a little bit about him, he does Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestler. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His head coach is Greg Jackson. Teams are American Kickboxing Academy, M Body Shop MMA, and Jackson Wink MMA Academy. His styles are boxing, wrestling, and pankration. Now, if you don't know what pankration is, just so some people don't know, it is an ancient Greek sport considered earliest form of MMA, combining boxing and wrestling with minimum rules. Was introduced to the Olympic Games in 648 BCE and translated to, the translated word is to all powers.
And do you know who also competed in pancrase? Back when
Pankration?
Yeah, they called it pancrase too.
Pancreas.
Boss Root.
Ah. So maybe this information right here that I have is probably the reason why a lot of people favor him. But I'm still going to I'm still going to pick Murphy. He's still 16-0 going up against the new guy. I'm picking, come on, I'm going to pick the veteran here. I'm going to pick the guy that's been in the UFC.
So you're going plus 150.
I'm going the plus 150.
Okay. Now,
ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know before I do this, this is at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, United States, because I have to pronounce the location now because somebody decided to say something about the location, but we're going to do the location every single time so you don't get disappointed. This is the main event for the middleweight championship.
Evening. Now, let me say something before this. I have a good friend. His name is Kenneth, and he always tells me that taking the favorited fighter in a main event is never a good idea, and it's also never a good idea to put a favorite fighter in your parlay. This is a person who's been gambling for years, and he's made a lot of money doing it, and he's very good at it. Now, I trust everything he says for the most part. If you're going to build a parlay, right? If you're going to build a parlay with our picks, and you are so confident, you know in your heart, mind, and soul, and you'd put your mama's life on it, that one or the other is going to win, do it. But if you're smart, you want to make some money, you take our picks and you put 3 or 4 of them that he just picked. $10 is going to get you 70. So that be known. However, a lot of times in these main events, it is hyped up to where the person who is going to be the favorite is the loser.
Doesn't always happen, though.
Now, and he doesn't agree with me, but let me get my theory out.
It does. Okay. To the UFC fans out there, there's no theory. You all have seen.
There is a theory, and I'm making it.
You've all seen the fights, people. We've seen them. What do we have to go for? Wait. Should we name Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira? Isn't Ilia Topuria undefeated and he was chosen to win and everything? See, it proves you right there that dude is undefeated.
He was favorited. Okay.
Yep.
Everyone said he was going to win.
No.
Okay. He was favorited. Everybody said he was going to win, and guess what happened? He won.
Yeah, there's a difference.
He wasn't favorited. They were kind of even. Everybody wanted him to win. He won.
It doesn't matter.
He was favorited. Everybody figured he would win and just bet on it, and he won.
Yeah, but it also doesn't matter.
He was favorited. Everyone said he was going to win. He won. Here's the thing. I'm looking at posters on the walls.
Favorited.
Yeah.
I think Max Holloway was the minus.
Okay, but still, who did everybody want?
Who
did everybody want?
You may want someone to
win,
but like I said, the favorited have won before. It doesn't matter. This is the fight game.
What I'm saying is the media will push out the narrative that one person, the favorite, is so much better than the other person, which is the underdog. All I'm saying is, if Dricus du Plessis wins, it will not surprise me in the slightest little bit.
I will say this
Period.
about du Plessis, like I told him on the phone, is if he wins, I would tell everybody to not talk shit about him anymore. I mean, he beating Chimaev. Insane. Let's get on to this main event. South Africa, Dricus du Plessis, 23-2. Won his last 2 fights against Strickland, round 5 unanimous decision, and Adesanya, round 4 submission. 11-fight win streak is what he has. 9 knockouts and 11 submissions. He's the current middleweight champion. He is a plus 205. Going up against the United Arab Emirates. I could be saying that wrong. Khamzat Chimaev, 14-0. He won his last 2 fights against Robert Whittaker, round 1 submission, and Usman, round 3 majority decision. 6 knockouts, 6 submissions, and 9 first-round finishes. He is a minus 250. If you decide to go with all of those picks at once, if you have the money, you will get $172.08 for $10. But here's the other thing I want to tell you. We get all of our information from DraftKings and UFC.com.
Where the crown is yours.
We're not sponsored.
If you were to put, let's say, and don't do this, it's a bad idea, and you don't need to do it. But it's just for funsies if I were to, Kai Sakura, Michael Page, Carlos Prates, Lerone Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
and Dricus du Plessis.
A little different.
$10
We'll get you
$213.
73 cents.
7%.
Change always matters.
You take du Plessis out. You put $10 on this.
Yeah,
You
if
get
you just take the
$70.
main guys out, you get
That is
$70.
a 4-pick parlay.
Not too bad.
I think I'm going to put $10 on this right now. How do you like this? These
I do what you want. What happened if you pick Pico, the underdog? Or actually, he's not the underdog. Leon is, or Leroy is.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go to that, can I tell you this?
Mm-hmm.
UFC 5 game statistics are here, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I've got 4 fights out of it for this one. We had Elliott versus Kai. Kai won by unanimous decision twice. And I'm sorry, he won once. Elliott won the next one for decision, and Kai won by knockout in the round 3. Jared versus Page. Page won by knockout twice, round 2 and round 3. Neil versus Carlos. Neil won by knockout round 1. Carlos won by knockout round 3, and then Carlos won again by knockout round 2. And then we have the du Plessis versus Khamzat. Khamzat won by doctor stoppage in round 2. And then the next fight was TKO round 2. Now, everyone, if you decide to put Kai down as decision, Page knockout, Carlos knockout, Khamzat TKO, for $10 to get you $1,063.12. If you change it, however, to Kai doing by knockout, like the rest of them, because he won by knockout and decision, you get $1,020.60. Not much of a difference, a little bit, for $10. Now, guys, I've done it before, where I've put game statistics down, and I'll tell you what, I almost got one. I was so close. And then DraftKings messed up on me. But at the end of the day, I could have gotten it.
I'm putting 5 on this, right? I'm going to put 5 on it. Okay.
Just in case people don't want to use too much.
$5 on my 4-leg parlay here. All right.
How much do you get if you win?
30 something. It popped up the thing here. I'll get $35.03, right? And then what you just said, your game statistics, right? I'm going to do it.
Oh, you're going to do my games?
I'm going to put 5 on
Which one? Are you going to do the decision one for Kai or knockout for Kai?
Does he get a lot of knockouts?
No.
this load. It's loading, folks. See that?
He gets decisions and knockouts.
DraftKings takes forever to do things.
He gets knockouts and decisions, so it's really just kind of a throw up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
What, are you going to do my game stats with $5?
Yes, put $5.
Watch it give you like $500 or something, like $300 to $500.
Yeah. How often does Cobbs might get a TKO though?
Well, we're going to look on our handy dandy telephone here. Let's see here. So he's gotten, well, sub, decision, sub, decision, sub. Don't know his fights before that, which, by the way, we're going to know his fights maybe a little bit before this, because guess what, everyone? After this episode ends, we are going to be reacting to some videos. Well, we're not going to talk to you about his little $5 pick because DraftKings is taking a little bit here. But ladies and gentlemen, our next video is going to be coming with... Oh, did it pop up? Anyway, our next video will be coming up right after this video. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for listening to our picks. We're not forcing you to pick.
I got it.
Oh, he's got it.
There we go. Look
There
here.
it is.
Now, what was the? Let's go back to what we was doing. Where was we at? King Green by knockout.
No. It's going to take forever. Are you hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
No, I had to take it off the Wi-Fi. But anyway. So what was the
decision or knockout? Which one do you want? Kai, yeah, Kai.
KO, TKO.
Is that one you want?
Yep, or DQ.
Okay, now go back.
Can you put just knockout?
Yeah. That's the one you want.
No. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go to Michael Page.
Michael Page.
Now Michael Page is knockout only. Because you got to go by the game statistics.
Mm-hmm.
This video is going to be a little longer than usual because his phone is deciding to load for a long time.
Forever. Look at that.
And that's why my DraftKings won't do that, because I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi. I have an idea. To all of you that are watching right now, what we are going to do is we're going to end this video, and then we're going to tell you in the next video of what that is, so it gives him time to load.
Anyway,
we're going to tell you in the
I'm
reaction
putting
video.
the money on the thing.
We're going to tell you in the reaction video.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching our podcast and listening. If you're watching or even listening, it doesn't matter. Thank you for listening to our statistics. What? What'd you look at me like that for?
I do the intros now, Chris.
So I can't do it sometimes? Whose podcast is this? Is it yours?
This is mine.
Oh, so.
Yeah. You see that acoustic paneling?
Oh, cool. You spent $10. Congratulations.
Of my hard-earned money from DraftKings.
Here, let me let him do it because he's gonna cry. He's gonna cry like a woman.
No.
He's already crying.
No. Hey, well, I didn't do Mama's pick. I got to put Mama's pick on there. I almost forgot Mama's pick. I asked my mama. I said, Mama, who's going to win? You know who she said?
She said Duplessis.
She said Dricus du Plessis. Yep. Because he is purtier. Thanks, Mama. That has been it for this episode of Teep Talk. I have been your host, Wes.
And I've been your co-host, Russ.
Now he doesn't want to say it. Say it like you mean.
Oh, why? Because it's your podcast.
You're assisting.
I'm assistant. Yeah, it's not. I'm not the co-host. No.
Listen, you're the meat and I'm the potatoes here.
Oh, but if I'm the meat, then I can do some extra sometimes because I'm the best part of the meal.
Well, the meat is just the sound.
You're a side dish.
I've got butter slathered all over me.
Yeah, sometimes steak has butter slathered all over you. And I am your co-host, Russ.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and send this video.
To your librarian if you have a library card.
We've already said library.
Have we said librarian?
The library. Watch this very loudly in the public library. And this is a part in the public library where I'm going to tell everyone who killed Abraham Lincoln. It was the... No.
Share it with
Watch
your
it in the public
share it
library.
with your local Walmart employee.
You know what? Share it with the guy at Walmart who...
The greeter.
The greeter at Walmart, the security guy who checks everything and makes sure
Yeah,
everybody's
the asset
being...
protection.
Everyone's being civilized and not stealing, because people who steal from Walmart are uncivilized, and it is wrong. Just because it's a big corporation doesn't mean that it makes you not a bad person for stealing from Walmart. Yeah,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and we'll see you in a little bit.
In the next one.